What's up, everybody? How are you doing? It's another Mix It Up podcast. I'm your host, Joel Hawkins, and I'm here, of course, with my buddy, Joe. And today we're going to be doing BTS performs Life Goes On, MTV Unplugged presents. So we have already done the music video for this, but from what we saw in one comment was it's different. Because, of course, it's not like a typical live thing or something like that. It's unplugged. It's more personal, blah, blah, blah. And it's a little bit different. And I was like, okay. Well, let's check it out. Let's be sure to. Okay. So we're going to check out BTS Performs Life Goes On, MTV Unplugged presents, or they present, whatever.
Just read the title.
Yeah. It seems like it's different. It should be like MTM presents BTS Performing Life Goes On. That makes more sense.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well. Except you said MTM, but whatever.
MTV. Whatever. Well, it's already different. I can tell that.
Yeah, they're sitting down this time.
It's horrible.
오늘의 세상이 멈춰서 아무런 예고도 하나 없이 밤은 기다림을 몰라서 눈치 없이 와버렸어 발자국이 지워진 거리 여기 남아져 있는 나의 혼자 가는 시간이 미안해 말도 없이
비가 내릴 것 같아 흠뻑 젖어버렸네 아직도 멈추질 않아 저 먹구름보다 빨리 달려가 그럼 될 줄 알았는데 난 겨우 사람인가 봐 온시 앞에는 세상이란 놈이 준 감기 덕분에 눌러보는 먼지 쌓인 그 감기 넘어진 채 청아른 엇박자의 총 겨울이 오면 내 시작 더 뜨거운 손 끝이 보이지 않아 출구가 있긴 할까 발이 떼지질 않아
잠시 두 눈을 감아 여기 내 손을 잡아 저 미래로 따라가자 Like an echo in the forest 하루가 돌아오겠지 아무 일도 없던 듯이 Yeah, life goes on
Like an arrow in the blue sky 또 하루 또 날아갔지 On my pillow, on my table Yeah, life goes on like this again
네 음악을 빌려 너에게 나 전할게 사람들은 말해 세상이 다 변했대 다행히도 우리 사이는 아직 곁에 안 변했네 하던 시작과 끝 안녕이란 말로 오늘과 내일을 또 함께 이어보자고 멈춰있지만 어둠에 숨지마 빛은 또 떠오르니까
끝이 보이지 않아 출구가 있긴 할까 떼지질 않아
잠시 두 눈을 감아 여기 내 손을 잡아 저 미래로 가라 Let's go! Hey! Can I go in the forest 하루가 돌아오겠지 아무 일도 없던 듯이 Yeah, like a drone Like an arrow in the blue sky 또 하루 또 날아가지 On my pillow, on my table Yeah, life goes on like this again Remember Remember
One more time
Remember
I remember Life goes on
Okay, so you know how in groups that we've seen over the past 30 some odd years or whatever, like there's like one or two strong contenders, and then there's like middling singers, like just like if they tried to sing a song by themselves, you'd be like, oh man, is it karaoke night? like that type of person where it's like they don't have the control, the strong, like they're better in a group because their flaws are hidden, or they're able to latch on to pitch better.
Yeah.
Because other people are singing with them. So they're able to latch onto the chord. This is not a group that any middling exists, like at all. Because in this song, they're literally each taking parts and pieces and doing harmonies and then switching between them. It's not just like, oh, well, Jimin's going to do the melody and then Jungkook's going to do like the underlying harmony and then V's going to do the bass. No, they're literally flipping between pieces and parts. Suga comes in and sings, J-Hope sings. Like, I was like... So you have 7 singers who are talented and none of them middling. And then you have like, or mediocre, and then you have like 3 rappers. So I'm like, that's why they're successful. They have this skill. And not to mention, I mean, they're really down to earth, cool cats. But I'm saying like, there's no middling. There's no like, oh, that wasn't a strong performance. No, because if one of them's having a bad off day, then the other 6 are going to make up for that, you know?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's kind of a genius thing to build this existence is like, let's make a band that everyone will fail. But yeah, I mean, there's other K-pop groups. I'm not trying to say that none of them have skill or them. I was mainly talking about US and Westerners that like this. For a long time, groups were being made where it was like one lead singer, and a supporter, and then background singers.
Yeah, and I don't think any of our groups ever had where all of them could even do a solo album, or a solo song. Not even a song.
Not any of them. Yeah. I haven't thought of any. Yeah. I mean, Boys to Men, they're best together. They never would have been able to be successful. I mean, you have like CeeLo Green. He can do his own thing. Because that's just him. He can create other groups, and that's just him. Gnarls Barkley, a perfect prime example. Yeah. But you look at like the members of Backstreet Boys, where it was like, you know, one guy had some skill, second guy had some skill, and the rest were kind of like, you know, it wasn't as not divisive. It was definitely divisive. No, it wasn't as successful them trying their own solo stuff. In Sync, you have the talented Justin Timberlake
and others.
Well, like JC Chasez got some popularity, like he did, but I think he was one of the oldest members of the group. So when he was starting to do his solo stuff, I mean, he was like 35, and that's kind of late in the boy band group type thing to be like starting a solo career. Yeah. I don't think he was that old. I'm just guessing. He just looked older than everyone else.
His dance moves were a little slower.
I mean, Justin Timberlake looked like a baby. He was my age, but he looked like a baby on stage. Like that curly hair looked like ramen noodles and stuff. Yeah. He was a baby, but he was a toddler. But no, he's actually my age, and I never knew that. I didn't realize that he was my age. I was like, man, that kid's young. Like, Joel is the same age. What? Joel, you should look in the mirror. You also look like a 15-year-old baby. So, because I could only grow facial hair like here. Yeah, that's pretty much
that was it.
Yeah, the rest
I've never seen a beard.
A patchy mess. Or it looked like, hey, that's very nice beard. What's with the pubic hair here? Like it was just, I'm going to cut that out because guaranteed someone's going to watch and be like, come on, man. You had to bring that up? Yeah, I'll cut it out. Probably won't cut it out. I'll cut it out. But no, it's like there's no middling behavior, no mediocre ability or capability. They sing clean and smooth and pure. Yes, sitting down in a room is easier.
I don't like sitting down singing.
I'd rather stand. Well, if it's a softer thing like that, not a problem. Yeah. Belting, harder.
Yeah.
Because everything's so compressed, you don't have as much full gauge. It almost feels like you're singing at 50%, you know? Because I used to be thinner. I wasn't this fat.
That's true. He was thin.
Yeah. This is the only time I've been this fat. And this is the fattest I will ever be if I die tomorrow. I'm sure I'm going to get fatter. I've tried to work out, and it's like, I enjoy working out. And then it's like, I don't enjoy working out after I'm done working out because then it feels bad.
It was the lifestyle of going out partying, being on stage, sweating like hell.
Oh my goodness, like crazy.
Yeah.
Like just insane. Like that. The minute I quit music, it was a little bit after that. It was what the stress of Harvey and pretty much pandemic kind of is what made Joel fat. Because when you can't leave or do anything and you don't have money to leave or do anything, you're going to
sit on the couch and watch
the
TV.
shittiest food you can, and it's just going to ruin your existence.
I think one thing to be interesting, since I wonder if they always line up that way. Did you know how different voices blend well together in different arrangements? So I wonder if we have some more videos where they are sitting down singing like that, more live stuff.
It was probably more or less whoever was planning the video stuff. You sit here because of height and things like that. Skin color and tones with lighting. That,
but as far as voices, I know whenever we were in choir, there's certain people that just could not sing on my left. Like if I'm here and you're there, we just didn't mesh. And then you go on this side, I can hear it better, and it changes up everything.
That wouldn't have mattered. They literally are popping back and forth between pieces of the song. I mean, the only guarantee was that V was going to sing the I Remember part. That was the only guarantee. Because literally they're switching up who's singing what section with this and that. It's not exact every single time. So it's I guess that's the way they recorded it, which actually that's pretty cool. Because one, you would have to practice that a crap ton to remember the sequence of who's singing.
Yeah. It's like, you don't have the verse. You have part 2.
You're on the second half of the first part of that verse. You're not on the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Remember verse 2, bar 1. Write this down. Bar 1.
Yeah.
6 and 7. Bar 11. Back half of 11. Okay.
You're doing second harmony. Yeah. 2-part, 5th, octave 1, 2, 2, 5. What are you saying? I don't know.
Just come in on time.
You're singing a piece. You start in 3, 2, now. Fuck stick, sing. Fuck now. I've actually done that before when I had to work with somebody on a project and I kept telling them where the part they should come in on was. I think they started doing it wrong on purpose just to fuck with me. Like, I understand if you can't hear your monitors, they have headphones on. They know exactly what it is. I'm like, punch it, run it back, punch it. You're gonna be singing right at that part when it ends, like, okay, let's try it again. No, like it was very frustrating to the point where I actually said 3, 2, 1, now. Fucking sing now. What? Fuck! Like just. It was very embarrassing. It hard
on the producers. They're like, all right, let's get all that out.
Yeah.
And there we go.
And we're going to repunch. Okay. We're starting at the same spot. 5 seconds before. Yeah, it was just really frustrating. And I think they were doing it on purpose just to fuck with me. Like the first time they were upset that I had the nerve to 3, 2, 1 them. And then
this motherfucker.
Yeah. And so I think after that, they were like, oh, sorry. Like, I think they were just messing with me after that point. But we did keep the one take of me going 3, 2, fucking sing now. We did keep that for a while. I don't think they still have it. I hope they have it. That would be fucking hilarious to hear that. I didn't have as much baritone in my voice then. A little bit, not as much. No. It's weird, right?
Yeah, I think.
And it's weird that it happened after I stopped smoking. How odd is that? Like I had like a voice that was like this, you know, you could hear it, but it wasn't as much bass. But now it's like, hey, how are you doing? I'm Joel. It's way lower. It's extremely low. Ooh. Oh, sorry.
Sorry about it.
But yeah, it's extremely low compared to what it used to be. Oh, well. Weird stuff. Weird stuff.
They just love it.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. Well, we liked the song. We liked it beforehand.
I do want to point out random as fuck. Did you notice everybody holds the mic like this? I only point that out because coming from the rap background, everybody holds the mic like this.
Yeah. Well,
So
they're
it-
holding it like professional singers.
Yeah. It just stood out because I'm used to
It's always like
always like this.
it's always like the 3 or 4 finger hold for professional singers.
I could never do that
This
because
is someone who's never sang before on stage. I've noticed that if they're like double handing it, they are
that's horrible.
nervous as shit. Unless it's on a stand and they're doing the carryover.
I hate that. It just destroys the stand.
Yeah, but if
They
it's on
always
your
put
stand,
too
you don't
much
give a
weight.
shit.
That's why we had wireless and we didn't have
So
to share.
there's the carryover, there's that, but yeah, if you see someone holding it like this, they're nervous. You see someone double fisting, they're really nervous. If you see someone 3-finger it, oh, those people have confidence.
I could never do that because my hand would start shaking.
Really?
I don't know why. I don't know if it was just like from the adrenaline
I
or
would either
whatever.
go with this or I would do the rap 1-2 finger
Yeah, that's how I do mine.
and be a 1-2 finger where you still got the back half, which it catches. So it's no feedback and it's still open around the mouth. It's just, this is on the line that's on the diaphragm. But that way I had control over it, because the problem I had is that if I'm moving around doing stuff, some dickhead is going to step on my cord. And I didn't like wireless mics because at the time the technology was not that good, UHF or VHF. If someone was in front that somehow, it is almost like my band members were wearing electromagnetic vests and shit, because if they got in front of that thing, it'd be like a Faraday cage and I couldn't get a signal through for shit. I'd be like, every day another. What is happening? I don't have a cord. How is this happening? And my bass player would be like, oh shit, sorry. I'm like, okay, that was supposed to be the more expensive UH frequency. It's not working as well. Yeah. And then, of course, you would have the sound man who's above in the booth. So he would have the receiver, which would somewhat work unless you got the cheaper version and not a Shure one. And it was like, if you were in the first 2 feet of the stage, you're good. But if you decided to walk around, you're like going to just disappear. Yeah, that shit happened a lot. Because it's just, it's a signal. It's like a router signal. It goes as far as it goes, and that's the end of it.
Yeah. Come back to the stage, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bring it on.
I mean, I like the song. I like the song. I enjoyed it. And I like the unplugged version. It was very, very pretty. And I love the band backing them up. That was pretty good. They played it very pristine. Very, very good. Very good. I'm very happy with it. So you guys have a great day. Have a grand day. Have a grand old time. Do some happy stuff. Make some happy noises. Give some high fives. And I don't know, do some shit. Do something. Anyways, y'all have a good day. We'll see you later.